Good morning. Time to load up on some coffee and head out for a road trip. It is still early, so I gotta be quiet, but I got all my stuff in my office, podcast in the studio box, and we are going to go see 5 different Synced Up users today and tomorrow on a road trip. And I'm taking along Eric Manella, one of our engineers at Synced Up, because it's always great when every one of the people on our team can get to mingle with and see and understand our customers' businesses. Eric Ranella drove down and got to a hotel last night, so I'm on my way to pick him up. Oh, it's already getting light. Let's hit the road, shall we? Time to pick up Eric. There he is. All right, stop 1, ready to go. We got coffee. And there he is!
Weston.
Hey, we got a Synced Up hat. Nice.
Yeah.
Are you in the mood for a coffee?
I have some along, but I can probably take
Well, this
another
is
one.
fresh and hot.
All
And there's
right.
never too many.
All right.
Whatever you don't drink, I will.
Alrighty, sounds good. Very well. So you made it down?
We did. I want to see your job site.
All right.
Yeah, nice. Wow. Is this a kit?
Yeah.
From who?
Countryland.
Okay, yeah. It's a big one.
22 by 24.
And what are you doing here?
So we're going to be doing the patio and then a walkway into the deck. Then there'll be a U-shaped outdoor kitchen. And the kitchen's getting pretty much everything an indoor kitchen has. Plus, I mean, a pizza oven, griddle, warming burner, refrigerator.
That's
A
incredible.
couple cabinets in it.
Did you do the water feature?
Yeah, last year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Got the Brio.
Actually built a patio around here last year.
Pulled it back out.
Yeah. There was a storage barn sitting right here. We built the patio square with the storage barn, and his storage barn wasn't square with the house. So then when we started discussing this with him, he's like, he really wants it square, so we just flipped it back out because it wasn't that big. It was, you know, this main pad area here.
Sure.
Over here at the pool, we did his pool then in the fall.
Really? The whole thing?
No, the pool was in the ground.
Oh, you did the pool deck.
We did the deck, yeah. We don't have a tilt rotator.
Oh my goodness. Call off the podcast. We can't do that. We need at least some color of hose. Hey,
Weston.
what's up, man? Good to see ya.
Good to see you again.
Thanks for letting us crash the job site.
Hey, no problem. Morning, Eric. Eric, nice to meet you. My name's Irvin.
Eric is on our engineering team.
Oh, cool.
Out of everything that we did in the last couple whatever months, what was the most useful for you?
So actually, I just seen on the proposal side that you can set reminders up. I thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
To send reminders to the customers.
Yeah.
I like
sweet.
to see you can see if the customer viewed it or not.
Here's an idea I had the other day, because like people were like, oh, I love the email notification when they look at it. And people have been telling me that, oh, I judge whether they got it or not by whether they opened it or not. Because sometimes it goes into spam,
Right,
but it shows delivered or whatever on our end. So what if we were like, after 2 or 3 days, they've never clicked on it, we send you a reminder or an email saying, hey, they've never opened this. You want to check to make sure they got it?
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like for sure, if you're going to be every 12 hours, it'd be like,
Yeah.
give us a little time. But if
Yeah.
it'd be, 2-3 days out, I think that'd be cool.
Because I just heard multiple people tell me that, oh yeah, I go in after 2 or 3 days and I kind of check, see if they viewed it. And I'm like, well, we could probably automate that, you know? What's your name?
I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you, Mike. Have we
Good
met
to meet you.
before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are you Weston?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Weston,
Very
this
good.
is Eric.
Eric, good to meet you. Nice to meet you.
How long have you been working for him?
I think in June it'll be 3 years.
Okay, nice. So which one do you like when they leave the job site?
I'm not sure. Irby's my brother-in-law. So
Oh, that's not a fair survey. Tell you what, let's get the podcast done so we're not holding you up on your project.
From early on, we usually did material cost and the labor cost, added that up. And then
With our markup.
With our markup, added those 3 up. And then we would do
10 to
we
15%
do like
on
a 10
top.
to 15% as overhead. So we were already calculating overhead. Was it
Some.
enough?
Yeah, I can tell you right now that's not enough. You know, the average business is more like just general rule of thumb. It's like 30, 30, 30, 10, meaning like 30% in a project like this, 30% labor, 30% materials, 30% overhead recovery, 10% profit. Give or take 5% on any of them. You know, you get all the way up to 25% profit if you do that. But like that's kind of the rule of thumb. So taking your labor and material and adding another 10 to 15% on top of that for overhead, I can already tell you, I mean, even if you're running your business out of your Honda Civic, that's not gonna be enough, you know. It's a nice trailer.
We have solar on our trailer.
Okay.
And it's a 2,000 watt transformer.
You serious?
Right up there, yep. We got 4
So you got
panels
sold
on
the whole roof?
4 panels on the roof.
That's incredible.
Yep, it keeps our lights charged and then our 2-volt batteries.
Dude, now that is cool. Did the trailer manufacturer do that for you? You dreamed this up?
So we bought the trailer and in the back of our heads we were thinking of it.
Uh-huh.
We called them and said, hey, could you put solar on it? And then they put solar on for us. But we thought of it. We weren't the first that did it, but it was the first for the company to actually
That's
install
impressive.
solar, so.
How big of a battery do you have on it?
So there's actually two batteries. I think they're just 6.
Oh, it's just right there. That's it?
2 6-volt batteries right there. I think they're 6 volt. And then
That's-
the transformer is up there, the 2,000 watt transformer.
That's like beautifully simple.
Yeah, it's very simple. Enough to run a microwave. So
Really?
sweet, yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to do an Instagram story on that. I was still working in the crew. That's 100% what I would be setting up. I've never seen that. That's pretty cool.
Just being on that cable like that doesn't.
You don't have any rigidity. There. I almost forgot. Take your pick of one of these mugs. Yes.
I think I'm gonna take this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's pretty sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. See ya. Yeah.
Travel.
We just finished up stop number 1 with the Top Rock Boys in Danville, Pennsylvania, and we're on our way now to Jim Wormer's place, stop number 2. I met Jim at an event at Zimmerman Mulch's contractor event about a month or a little more ago. He was telling me the results they've been having out of Synced Up and what their business is like since Synced Up. I was like, man, we need to get his story on the podcast, so that's where we're heading. I got Eric with me, co-pilot today. We're having a good time talking shop and visiting customers. So let's go get back. Before we show up on the job site though, there is a rule. There's like this code, bring coffee and snacks. If it's under 55 degrees, you bring coffee. If it's over 55, you bring some for hydration. That is the code, just in case you didn't know. Here we are. Looking good, freshly mulched. Nice job, Jim. Oh, they're still even sweeping the floors. How you doing?
Good to see you.
It's good to see you, bro. How you doing, man?
Long time no see.
Yeah, it's what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So I brought Eric.
Eric, how are you? Jim Wimmer. Nice to see you.
He's on our engineering team.
Yeah, all right.
He's been working with us for a little over half a year.
He's the new blood.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Although not for long, we need to hire some more.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I got some drinks in here too. Thank you for giving me the time of day.
Well, we need a little bit of a break too.
Yeah.
Because we're working
Good day
Saturday.
too. We're in between jobs right now. Which is
Good.
Yeah,
I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah, we just finished a patio job, and the guys are building a tiki bar at this restaurant. So we're kind of in their way, they're kind of in our way. So
I see.
Our other guy, he's out there working on the parking lot grading, so it worked out great.
This is a nice shop.
We built this in 2003. We work though, normally every winter we take everything out and clean everything. All winter we worked the whole winter. So we didn't get a chance to clean anything, so
It looks like you got some chairs set up.
yeah, I figured that's good enough. What the heck, this is how we
Exactly.
work, so,
I'll get the stuff out here.
You have to learn how to use the word no. And what I mean by that, there's different instances where people want you to do stuff that it's not in your comfort zone or you're not set up to do that, and it's politely say, no, I can't do that. And because if you do say yes, it can mess up your schedule, it could hurt your cash flow, and I don't mean that in a nasty way saying no, but it's for the benefit of you and the client. I think so. That's my, after all these years, I think that's a critical 2-letter word.
All right, well, that's the one I'm trying to. My ears are perking up at that one because, like, that's it. I think it's actually harder to say no than it is to say yes. Like, maybe that's a personality thing, but like, you want to say yes to everybody, and what ends up happening is you are kind of slave to whatever requests come at you.
Well, it's funny you said that because he and I right now are at that crossroads where I'm kind of like the insulation because I know the client. He's the new boss, and he says, hey, we're not doing that. That's not in our contract. We're not doing that. I'd be like the guy say, oh, we'll take care of him. He's like, no, because it's going to cost this and this and this. And you know what he does? He gets the phone and he goes on Synced Up. He goes, that's another hour. That's another blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, I got it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
that's what he does. Honestly.
And, like, there's some that I kind of like, the saying that I say is the grocery store example is what I call it. Say you go buy a pack of buns at the grocery store. You don't like just pull another bun out of a pack and put it in yours and not pay for it. So it's like you get a burger, you're gonna pay for bacon on it too. So if somebody asks you, you're doing the main job and they say, well, can you do this? You have to charge for it. You have to be on top of everything.
Yeah, we need another 3 feet of wall. Can you add that on there? Well, not for, you know, free. It doesn't work like that.
Cats with the Woma boys. And of course, if you have a sticker, you know the drill. We're gonna find a place to put the thing. Here we go. La la. The box full of stories.
You've been womarized.
Thanks, guys. Thanks. Come in here and pick out a Good News Pottery mug.
I'm gonna go for this fancy one here.
That's neat. Thank you so much.
So my uncle makes these.
That's really neat.
Yep, they're hand thrown.
you. You can
That's
see
a
that.
that's a wood fired one, and that's an electric kiln one. It's with a glaze on it.
Thank you.
So this is completely like that glaze on there is literally ash, wood ash.
Wow. Thank you so
Create a
much.
family, you know it. My God.
My uncle is
you.
crazy. Yeah, he's an artist.
How old are your kids now?
My kids, 8, 5, and 4.
I saw they were little.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been watching your podcast. Because he puts it on.